Today we're here to answer your questions about driving in Japan. What is it like to drive on the left? Will your foreign driver's license be accepted? Where can you rent from? What does this sign mean? And most importantly, will this big ski bag fit into this compact size car? Or should I have gone with a bigger one? Let's find out. Before we talk about the right car size for all your ski gear, you might wonder what it's actually like to drive on the left-hand side of the road. Unless you're part of the 18% of my subscribers who is from Australia or the UK, or if you had your driver's license in Sweden before 1967. But yeah, to be honest, it's not so bad. You'll get used to it pretty quickly, so don't sweat it too much. Now after like 2 weeks of driving here, do I still sometimes confuse indicator and windshield wiper? Absolutely. I think the bigger question might actually be how comfortable you are in winter driving, because you'll definitely do some winter driving if you come here for skiing. Now this car has two-wheel drive and so far it's done exceptionally well. I rented the car in Nagano because I figured they'd have better tires than if you rent one in Tokyo. Not sure if that's actually the case, but so far it has worked out quite well. So yes, if you do want to rent a car in Japan, just gotta make sure you have the right driver's license. From most countries, that would be some international driver's license that you usually get with your automobile club. But there are some exceptions like France, Germany, Belgium, Switzerland, because they don't issue a driver's license that has the page with the Japanese translation on it. So you need to get a translation of your driver's license and then you'll be good to go. You can do it online. I'll leave a link below. Now one sign you definitely want to know is this one, Tomare, which is the Japanese stop sign, especially in winter when the roads are covered in snow and you can't see the lines. I found that the speed and parking signs resemble the European signs a lot, whereas the caution signs resemble the North American ones. But I leave a link with all the signs below, so definitely check it out because there are some weird ones in there. I rented my car from Times Car Rental and the whole process of finding and reserving a car was very easy. However, here are a couple things I'd like to point out for you. So let's rent a car for 1 week from Nagano, just pick your dates and choose a vehicle type. More on that in a second. Now you can add optional 4-wheel drive. If you rent in Tokyo, snow tires won't be automatically included. On the next page, choose the vehicle subclass and tick the box for ETC. This will make your life significantly easier when driving on toll roads like highways, as you can use the automated electronic toll collection gates without having to stop at the general gates and pay the fee in cash. Yes, credit card doesn't always work, so be sure to carry cash. For insurance, I only got the basic package as I have additional coverage through my credit card, but since I'm not a lawyer, I recommend reading through the insurance and compensation section yourself. This might also differ slightly at other rental companies. At the time of this recording, the charge for a 7-day rental would be less than $50 for the smallest car. Next, fill in what type of driver's license you have before entering your contact details. Here you'll have to put a Japanese phone number, so just put the one of your hotel. And last, you can either pay by credit card right away or pay when you pick up the car at the station, which is what I did. Okay, let's have a look what size car you should get. And here I'll be using the classification on the Times Car Rental website. There are 5 categories, but if you have ski gear, sports cars or sedans, might not be the best option. I got a compact car. I booked a C1 class, but actually they gave me a C2. Okay, let's find out how easily we can fit this ski bag in here. And yeah, absolutely no problem, slides right through the middle. I think even in a C1 car, you should be fine. And worst case, you can take the skis out of the bag and just put them in by themselves. Also give you a little bit more space. So let's put the skis here separately on top. Pretty easy. So yeah, I didn't really put a lot of effort into packing this morning, so you can definitely fit a few more bags in here and of course someone on the passenger side. So yeah, 2 people, you should be good. And here's another C2 car we rented in Sapporo just to go skiing. So we managed to fit 4 people and 4 pairs of skis and boots in there. Wouldn't say comfortably, but it worked. However, you won't be able to fit any other luggage than that. Now this is our W4 van here in Hokkaido. And 4 people and luggage, no problem. 5 people, already a little bit difficult to fit skis and the 5th person. And the W5 will probably be similar because they're just a little bit longer. But yeah, the ski luggage always makes it a bit tricky. Yeah, I think even a C1 should be okay to fit 2 people in ski gear. Might be a little bit tight, but should work. If you have 3 people, probably go for the SUV. And if you have 4 or more people, then I definitely opt for the van. The advantage with the van is also that if things get too tight, you can put your ski bags on the roof. Okay, let's fill up some gasoline. That's pretty easy. 3 types, 3 different colors. 1杯お願いします。
お支払いはクレジットはキャッシ
クレジットカードお願いします。どうぞ。ね。But yeah, let me show you the gas station.
すいません。カードが使えないです。
現金大丈夫で。
現金大丈夫。
はいはい。
現金でフルです。またね。
はい。はい、
ありがとうございます。
ありがとう。My card didn't work. どこだはい、regular. Okay, so there was a little lever on the side here. Also says regular here. Okay, so there are full service ones and self-service ones. Guess I could have gone to a self-service one. はい、
ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございました。Alright, that was the first time for myself as well that I go to the gas station. But yeah, so either you do full service or you do self-service. And if you do full service, you can either give them your card if it's working. Mine wasn't. Or you give them cash and then they just fill it up to that amount, or they give you change afterwards. So yeah, not a big deal. In summary, I'd say renting and driving a car in Japan is pretty straightforward, so don't be intimidated by it. And especially if you want to explore some less accessible places, a car is really the way to go. Now, normally I'd finish my videos with a beer, but the drinking and driving laws in Japan are rather strict. So here's some warm tea I got from a vending machine on the side of the road. They're kind of everywhere, which is pretty cool. If this video was useful to you, check out one of my other videos about Japan. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Mata ne!